Well, hello friends, I'm back. This is Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com. Today I have a fun card for the holiday season, and I'm using this stencil set that's a 3-layer stencil, and I'm going to use 2 of the 3 layers today. This layer, that's the heart layer, and also a diamond layer. Then I'm going to be bringing in some of my favorite stamp sets. This is the All Smiles stamp set, and I'm going to use one of those images. Then we've got Storybook Alice, and I'm going to use quite a few of the images from this stamp set. It's one of my new favorites, of course. And then I'll be using the letters from this Woodgrain frame die set. I already had some letters cut out with some glitter paper. That's what inspired this card, actually. And I wanted to use up those letters, so that was actually my inspiration for this card. I'm going to start with the diamond layer of the stencil, and I've got some peeled paint ink here. Let me move this up just a little bit. I'm just going to do a light layer. I love this green. It's kind of a darker, maybe olive toned green. It's really beautiful. And look at that, we've got those beautiful diamonds in a holiday color, but kind of a light. And now I'm going to put the hearts right over that so that the hearts will be stenciled in between the diamond, or the diamond shapes. And I'll use some Worn Lipstick Distress ink for this layer. I'm just doing another light layer because this is going to be our background. Now look how beautiful this turned out. We've got the green and the red. It's already starting to be a beautiful holiday card. Now I've colored up all these images already. I have spent a lot of time coloring a lot of these images. I just love them. And I die cut them using the coordinating dies, which is really nice to have. And this is going to be our group of carolers with treats, wishing a happy Merry Christmas. Look at that. But I wanted to fit a sub-sentiment on. Now you can see my glitter die cuts to the left, love and joy. So I had green glitter paper and red glitter paper there. And I'm going to add that sub-sentiment underneath. So in order to make sure I have enough room for all of these things, I'm going to first line up our glitter letters. I'm using a T-square ruler here to get them all nice and lined up. This is a trick I like to do when I'm placing die cut alphabets, just like this. So I'm just using my craft pick here to get them as lined up as I can. Again, it's going to be just as good as I can get it. And then I will pick this up with some nice low tack tape. So there we go, picking it all up at once. And now what I can do is glue them all down at the same time. So I'm just making sure that's going to fit right there like that. And now I'm going to add some liquid adhesive to the back of all of the letters, and then I'll put that down. Now when you have smaller letters like this, you just need to use a small amount of glue. I'm just adding some little dots of glue all around just like this, just a small amount because I don't want it to squeeze out the edges and make a mess. So there is the last Y right there, and now I'm going to put this down and tape it down to our panel. Just like that. There we go. I'll move that sub-sentiment for a minute. And now I just want to make sure they're straight. I did accidentally move that Y there. So I'm going to straighten that up. And look at that. We've got a pretty good lined up love and joy. Now let's go ahead and stamp that sub-sentiment. The sub-sentiment says, surround yourself with people who make your heart smile. And that's from the All Smiles stamp set. There are some really great sentiments in there. I'm going to use my MISTI to stamp this down a number of times so I can get a really great impression. And I will use some peeled paint ink. I'm using archival ink for this, and I just have the little small one just like this, but it is that same peeled paint color, so it's going to match and look beautiful with our background diamonds. But as you can see, it stamps really light at first, so I want to stamp it a number of times to get a darker look. That should be good right about there. And now we'll put the whole card together. I'm going to pop Alice up with some foam tape, and the rest of them I will use just liquid adhesive to tack down. And this is a really cute group of carolers. I'm calling them carolers, but these characters are just so cute. So let's just go ahead and glue this one down, and look at that background. Nice and subtle, but also adds a really great amount of interest for this holiday card. So there we go. I'm just gonna put the Hatter right here, and then we'll add the cat. Same thing with liquid adhesive. Just putting him down using my tweezers, and then I'll put the rest down as well. So this is a really fun, easy holiday card to create. That little king just makes me smile every time. He's got a goatee in the shape of a heart. There's the white rabbit, and then Alice. And to finish this off, of course, I have to add a little extra glitter to match the sentiment. So I'm going to add some red, Christmas red Stickles to the cake that Alice has in her hands. And I purposely colored this cake up red and green for the holidays. I think it would be fun to have a holiday cake like this. What do you think? So here's the Stickles. I'm just going to add those to the frosting. Give it a little bit of sparkle, and that's going to finish off our card. I did get a little bit off the frosting there, so I'll take my craft pick and just clean that up a little bit so that it's perfectly frosted. And add a little bit more there. So there you go. I really enjoyed creating this holiday caroling tea party card with the gangs all here. Love and joy. Surround yourself with people who make your heart smile, and I really hope that your holidays are filled with people who make your heart smile. This will probably be my last card for the year, so I'll be back next year with more card making inspiration. I hope you'll stop by. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.